Hey y'all, it's Kelly with Usborne Books and More, and I'm so excited to be able to share with you some of my top 10 favorite Usborne books and activities that we've got in this house. So I'm just going to jump right into it. I'm going to go quickly so this video is not very long. Number one, this is 100 Things for Little Children to Do on a Trip. Love this one because they are all activity cards. There's 50 activity cards in this package. They're front and back. They're wiped clean, so they're reusable, and every card is something unique for your little children to do. So you can take these on a trip, but don't limit it to just trip. They're good in church, they're good in doctor's offices and waiting rooms, and just when mom and dad or caregiver might need a quiet minute for the little ones. So these are great. I love these. This one is a huge favorite. My daughter is 2.5 and she just got this one for Christmas. There's a mouse about the house. There's one that is similar. It's called a squirrel's tail. This is great because this little mouse, he comes out of his little house in his little the corner of the house, and he actually follows the trail, he or she if you'd rather, pops in right here, comes out the other side, follows the trail all the way through, and does the same thing all the way through the book. He's on a journey to find some cheese, so he's got to go and find where he goes. Like I said, my daughter loves this one, but my son, he's 1.5, loves it too. He needs a little help getting the mouse through the slots, but he thinks it's so cute when you flip the page and then there's the mouse again. Another favorite in our house is number 3 of the top 10. All Better. This one is awesome. I took this to church for my kids, 2.5, 1.5. We went with our cousins or their cousins, spanning all the way up to age 10. Everybody took turns with this book. It was great. So these are Band-Aids that are sticky, come off, and you put them on the boo-boos of each of the animals. So you can take them off and on. They're reusable. Like I said, we've had this book for a while. They're still sticky. They're so great. This is an awesome, awesome book. Okay, I'm going to go into our flat books. This one is one I love. This is Look Inside Your Body. So our flat books are great already. I love this one because it teaches about your body, which is a favorite of mine. I'm also a physical therapist on the side or together, whatever. So I love it because so you have your one layer flaps, but then it goes even deeper. So that's why Usborne books are so unique. We have layers upon layers in our flat books. So you can really delve inside. There's little chunks of information, so it's not overwhelming, and all kids love flat books. So these range in a variety of ages depending on the complexity of the information that's inside. So this is Look Inside. We have Peek Inside and See Inside as well. Another great interactive activity book is our Wipe Clean series. Here I have Wipe Clean 1, 2, 3. So you go through each page. It comes with a marker, but you can use any wipe dry erase marker. And so you're counting on each page, but you also are tracing letters, and it gives you prompts. There's like some dot to dots in here of different activities to do. So we have a ton of Wipe Clean books. This one's 1, 2, 3s. We have ABCs, Beginning Pen Control. Here's some of the other ones. The activity book. I've got one on castles. The website is just full of all of our Wipe Clean books. Again, it comes with a marker. You can use any dry erase marker that you've got, but this package that the dry erase is in is sticky, so you can keep it with the book, which is nice too. If you've ever been to one of my parties before, you've probably seen me talk about this book. I have to talk about it every time because it's really probably my favorite. It's Love You Animally. I love it. It's a big book. It's a hardback, and then the pages are thick and hard, so they're not like paper. You can't rip them, which is something that my kids, I'm not going to lie, they can be rough on some books, but that's why I love our replacement policy too. So anyway, it goes through each of these animals, and it gives you a nice adverb of how they love you. So for the whale, I love you hugely like a whale. I love you shyly like a quail. So it goes through, and each of the animals, it gives you a little adverb about how it loves you and it relates to that animal. I love it because I love telling my kids I love them, and I also love it because my kids love animals. So we kind of bring in all the components. And then you go all the way through, and at the last page, if I can get there, it tells you, I love you, I love you birdily, bugily, animally. I love you so, for you're my family. And on this page, my kids love going through and finding all the animals from the book in this picture. They're all kind of hidden in there, and so it's a fun little activity at the end of the book. So this is a huge family favorite in our house. Another nice family favorite, because my kids love animals so much, as so many kids do, is One Night in the Zoo. I started out with Usborne because I was in search of some good bedtime stories. I love reading to my kids before bed. They get snuggly in my arms, and I just love that. So this was a favorite right off the bat, One Night in the Zoo. Again, it goes through all animals in the zoo, and they're so imaginative. They do some crazy things. Here's a flying elephant, and here pink flamingos turning blue. Rabbits climbing on top of giraffes. It's just so fun. Again, and then at the end they go through and review how many animals were on each page. They're counting as they're going and reading this book. So this is a great one, a good bedtime story or just anytime story. This one, I'm a Dirty Dinosaur, is so funny. It's just really ingenious. It's made the same way that Love You Animally is. It's got that hardcover, and then the pages are not just paper, they're that plastic. I don't know if you can hear it. This one is super cute. This little dinosaur, he just gets himself into all kinds of trouble, and he gets dirtier and dirtier. And then there's this really cool kind of beat and rhythm to the book that every page kind of has that. So this is not one of our new releases. It's I'm a Dirty Dinosaur, but we do have a new release, I'm a Hungry Dinosaur, that follows kind of the same premise of this book. Okay, again, if you've ever heard of Usborne, you've probably heard of this series of books. It's our Shine-A-Light books. These are fantastic. It's our #1 bestseller, this series is, so you just can't go wrong with this book. It spans all types of ages. But the reason that these are so cool is because every page you take a flashlight and there is a hidden picture. I don't know if you can see the hidden picture. There we go. That you get from the flashlight. So kids love books, kids love flashlights, put them together. Boom, awesome gift, awesome activity for your kids. So a lot of kids like this at bedtime because you can turn the lights off and see the secret hidden pictures. If it's a gift that you're looking for, this book paired with a flashlight, can't go wrong. So another great one. Last book I'm going to show you, I lost count, but I promise it's 10, is our Pullback Busy Car book. Okay, so these books, here's my little car, comes with a car or a toy. We have several in this Pullback. There's a busy bug, there's a train, there's a helicopter, and then we also have Wind Up. So you can decide what your kid would like better. The Pullback is just what it says. So you start here, it's hard upside down. Start here, you pull back, and then if I were on the ground or on a table, I would let go, and the car follows the track all the way through the page. So you can see that built-in track into the page. And every page has a different track that it can go on. So these are really fun. My son, again, he's 1.5. He got this for Christmas, and both my son and my daughter have played with it, I mean, virtually nonstop. So, so those are my top 10. I hope you found something that you like, and happy shopping.